What is up everyone, my name is Joey and in today's video we will be discussing the new play-to-earn game called Heroes Lineage and basically determine if it's worth an investment for you or even me to make. And guys, yesterday the pre-sale of the Generation 1 Hero started and today it's the 21st July 2022. So it's only been 24 hours past for the pre-sale and there are still Generation 1 Heroes left for grabs, guys. So let's dive straight into it to determine if we should do that, yes or no, guys. Now Heroes Lineage is a fantasy-themed multiplayer RPG NFT game with strong focus on strategic combat and group content. That is what they claim on the Deparator application, but it's mostly compared with like Summoner's War on the mobile platform, guys. And that's a little bit of a personal issue that I'm having with these type of games, because if we look at a couple screenshots, it looks like Summoner's War and so many other mobile games on the mobile platform. Now these type of games intend to have a lot of predatory microtransaction mechanics and monetization systems within their ecosystem, and I personally dislike that practice a lot, guys. I'm always going straight against it, and that is already a little bit bad about this game, guys. Now if we go to the website, I mean, yeah, everything screams that it is like a mobile type of a game, and I don't really understand why a NFT game automatically has to be associated with a mobile game and mobile monetization mechanics, if that makes any sense. Because why does that have to be, guys? Is that because NFT games are usually free to play and therefore it's filled with these predatory microtransaction mechanics? I don't understand really, and I discussed this issue within my previous video, guys, because why can't a play to earn blockchain game just have a retail price like so many other normal traditional games, guys, especially 10 years ago? Or even a subscription based like World of Warcraft, I would be fine with that, guys. But like a free to play mobile game approach, seems like that 99% of the blockchain games has a mobile gaming approach, and I don't understand, guys. I hope that will stop in the near future, because otherwise the NFT gaming blockchain space is going to be the same as the mobile platform space, guys, and I generally really dislike it. But regardless, guys, regardless of what I think and believe a game should be and my personal preference, I am an investor in the first place, guys. I invest into games. I don't have to play these games, okay? I'm just here to grow my capital, and to be very honest, these type of games have a ridiculous, tremendous revenue each and every single year, guys. Like Summoner's War, I have to Google it, but they have a tremendous revenue each and every single year. All these type of games that are like a automated battle system on the mobile platform, they have a tremendous revenue. So there is a big, huge market for these type of games, guys, especially on the mobile platform. And what is good about Heroes Lineage, they already have a mobile platform application and they also have a PC application, which is a very good thing, guys, because if we go to the game section, we can download Heroes Lineage for the PC or the Google Play Store currently. Hopefully they will also have a Apple Play Store download soon for the iOS. That will be absolutely perfect. So they already open the gates for a pretty big audience, guys, because yeah, if you want to play on your mobile game and you only play mobile games, then you can do so with Heroes Lineage. But if you want to play the games on the PC, for example, like myself, whenever I played games a couple years ago, then you can also do that because they have a PC client, guys, which is just a very good thing in terms of opening the gates to a big audience. So I'm a little bit positive about that, guys. Also, overall, the characters look good and the overall world does look good, guys. It seems high production value, and that's basically the point I'm trying to make. Also, the logo looks good. Like everything looks good. Like this character, it may be a small thing, but if a character really looks ugly, low resolution type of characters, then yeah, we can already assume that the people behind that certain game is not really competent in developing a game, if that makes any sense. But these type of assets does look good, so we can only assume that there is a dedicated team working behind this project. The other thing that I really like, because as you know it by now, guys, I invest into teams, and if we scroll further down, we can see the team members, guys. The CEO, for example, also the chief marketing officer is up there, lead developer is up there, and the very good thing is the following, guys. They are using their real names, they are using their real life faces, they don't hide behind pseudo avatars like these, what you sometimes see, like these animated manga avatars. Like, I want to see the real you, if that makes any sense. That's what I invest in, guys. Whenever I see animated avatars that supposedly has to resemble themselves in real life, it's very amateuristic, guys. It's very sketchy. I don't want to see that, guys. And the best thing of this page is that they provide a hyperlink towards their LinkedIn page, guys. I can't stress how good this is, because this is the most important aspect for me personally, guys, because they do not hide themselves, okay? They're like, okay, this is me, this is my real life face, this is my real name, and here is my LinkedIn page, guys, and it is a genuine LinkedIn page, 400 plus connections. So yeah, very good. They also link themselves on their page, so they refer themselves and link themselves to the project called Global Online Gaming, which is probably the parent company of Heroes Lineage, guys, which is very good. Experienced game developer with deep understanding of all the phases involved in the development of a video game, mostly specialized in project management, programming, lean startup, and video games. Huge fan of esports and blockchain technology. CEO and founder Global Online Gaming, so that's in 2021. And we can see the avatar Heroes Lineage, guy, CEO and founder of Shadowlock Games, so he has development experience, and that is what I want to see, guys. Lead Unity 3D programmer at MadPlay Games, Gameloft senior game programmer. So this guy knows how a game works and how it's supposed to be developed. So that's a very good thing, guys. So this is a guy with experience. It's not your triple A guy, like he didn't work for Blizzard previously, which doesn't always have to be the case, but this is okay. Like, he's out there. I'm very positive about that, guys. Chief Marketing Officer called Christina Barbosa Truba is also just up for grabs, guys, in terms of for us doing our due diligence. Also 400 plus connections. It's just very good. This is what I like to see, and this is how the approach should be if you develop a blockchain gaming project or a cryptocurrency project for that matter, guys. You need to be open, you need to be transparent for us investors to do our in-depth analysis and the diligence on the team members, guys, because that is just the most important aspect. So the team does look good. They have their experiences, they are transparent, so that is what I really like, guys. Now, the second most important aspect for me personally as an investor is, of course, the project. How does it look like? I mean, we could see a couple of different heroes, guys. Knight, we could see another character right here, which is presumably a warrior, another character which is a mage, and another hero which is a priest. So there are only 4 different heroes currently, which is a little bit shallow, guys, to be very honest. Now, this is very early because the pre-sale has just started yesterday, so it's still very early in the game development. So hopefully we can see more heroes soon, guys, because 4 is definitely not enough. You need a whole list of different types of heroes, so we can mess around with different type of strategic builds, guys, whereas we can, you know, link different type of heroes with each other to activate a couple of special bonuses, for example. Like, I would like to mess around with different type of mechanics, and you can only go so deep when you have 4 different heroes, if that makes any sense, guys. So it's not really in depth yet. Be the first to get a hero, click here to learn more. We can already see a little bit of a trailer, so let's look at that. To be very honest with you guys, I am really not a fan of these type of games, guys, because I already know that these games are filled with predatory microtransaction mechanics, guys, and that is what I'm against. And also, it doesn't really look fun to play, to be very honest with you guys. It's not very in-depth. It's like Summoner's War, but then a little bit differently because you can choose a couple of skills. I have played the demo, and every single hero has like 4 or 5 skills that you can choose from, and then you can select a certain enemy. In this case, it's a world boss, so you can only select one enemy. But yeah, that is basically how the game is to be played, guys. So in terms of game mechanics, there's not a lot of in-depth game mechanics, and there's only so much you can do within this game, which I personally don't really like, guys. But as I stated before, I am a investor in the first place, guys. I don't have to play these type of games. I am here to grow my capital. And in terms of growing my capital, I know for a fact that there is a big, huge market for these type of games. And there's a lot of other projects on the blockchain gaming space that do the same thing. That is true. What a lot of these type of games are missing is just transparency behind the team, guys, and we can find it in this project called Heroes Lineage. We can find any information regarding the people working behind this project, and that is just a huge, huge, huge plus, guys, and that makes me excited, to be very honest. Now, as I stated before, there is a pre-sale that launched yesterday. Now, what are they actually selling? They're selling Generation 1 heroes, guys, so presumably there are upcoming new generations, and there's a couple of benefits in order to obtain a Generation 1 hero as of right now, guys. First of all, you have a rarity boost for the Generation 1 hero, so you can't get a common, which is a good thing, guys. So the minimum rarity of your Generation 1 hero will be a uncommon. Now here you can see the percentages, guys. For example, obtain a mythic, there is a 0.3% chance within a Generation 1 chest, whereas in a common chest it's 0.2%. Now on the mobile application there was also another beneficial thing, which is that only Generation 1 heroes can generate upcoming new heroes, which is a very good thing, guys. That is the most best utility you can think of a Generation 1 hero, so that's another big plus that I really enjoy, guys. Now here on YouTube I found someone that is playing the game a little bit in a sort of a test area. I only played the demo, which was not really a lot of things going on. I was quickly bored already, to be very frank with you guys, because like I stated before, I'm not personally really into these type of games, but from an investor perspective this could be interesting, guys. Now you can see how this works. There are 5 different skills that you could choose from. You choose a certain skill, you put it on a certain enemy, then you click end turn, and then the battle is automatically happening in front of you, guys. Now that is basically the game. Not a lot of mechanics to do, not a lot of different heroes to experiment with, so it is a little bit of shallow. Now this is what I am going to do. I'm going to monitor the remaining chests. There are 1994 chests currently left for grabs, guys. I'm really gonna monitor how hyped and how interested the people are for Heroes Lineage, guys, because if I can see that this number is going to drop very quickly and there's around 300 of chests left, then I will probably buy 4 of these chests, because when everything is gonna be sold out, we can only assume that there will be more interest in this game and that there will be more people interested in obtaining Generation 1 heroes. So in terms of a short flip investment, this could be an interesting strategic for you maybe to do as well, guys, because that will be my approach. I don't really see this game gonna last in the very long term, to be very honest, because it is and it feels a little bit boring, to be very honest with you guys, and it's not really my cup of tea. I will not be feeling very confident into holding these type of NFTs for the long and even mid-term probably, guys. Very rarely I invest for the short-term flip potential, but this might be a situation where I am willing to invest for the short-term flip strategy. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm not saying that you should do the same, guys, because you should always do your own research. But overall, we can sum it up, guys. The production value does look good. I am personally not really interested in these type of games, but we know for a fact that there is a big market for these type of games. They already have a mobile platform application and also a PC client for PC gamers, guys. So it opens up a pretty big potential for some sort of adoption, okay, guys? Now, Generation 1 hero NFTs, that's what I personally like as well, especially if they have the benefit of creating other heroes and they have the privilege and the exclusivity in doing so, if that makes any sense. If like breeding and creating new heroes is exclusive for Generation 1 heroes, that's a really big utility that I really like, guys. And that is what I usually invest in, or land plots. That's also a investment vehicle that I invest in when it comes to the gaming blockchain space, guys. So Heroes Lineage, I think there is some potential. I'm not gonna buy in now, guys. There's only like 300 chests sold so far, so I'm going to wait a little bit. Now you should not wait too long before everything is going to be sold off, of course. Now the prices are a little bit steep, guys. 246 metic for 4 heroes, guys. Now it is around $215 as of today, which is a little bit steep, which comes around $53 for a single hero, which is, it just is expensive, guys. I still don't understand why NFTs have to be expensive. Now, whenever we think about a NFT, then we already assume that it's going to be expensive. But if we digest why that is, like, there is no good reason for these NFTs to be sold for such an expensive price. It's ridiculous. But that's just the ecosystem, I guess, so far. But I hate it, guys, and I will hate it today, and I will hate it tomorrow, and I will hate it next year. I will continuously hate it that everything is so overpriced, because if we digest, guys, 43 euros or dollars, because it's the same thing in terms of inflation, guys, but for a single hero, that is just really expensive. I had a AAA title back in the days for the same price, and now I have a little like virtual mobile platform hero for it. Like, Jesus, like, if you digest and relativate that, it's just ridiculously overpriced. I think they can sell these type of NFTs for a way lower price, guys, because you are able, especially as a mobile platform smartphone game, there are so many different, like I stated before, predatory microtransaction mechanics that you can implement in your ecosystem in order to make revenue for your game development. When you lower the price, there will be way more people willing to invest in these type of NFTs, guys, because yeah, it's way more available if a price of a chest is like $10, whereas 53 for a single hero is already pretty steep, guys. Like, not a lot of people have that money to just waste on virtual ridiculous chests, if that makes any sense, guys. So I'm gonna monitor this very strictly to see what is going to happen with the hype, because if there is enough hype around this project, then I am willing to invest in a couple of chests just for the short-term flip investment, guys. That's what I'm going to do, but always do your own research, guys, because remember, be a leader in this space and do not be a sheep, guys. Peace out.